time we are currently living in has been described by some analysts as the decade of volatility. Our society faces obstacles daily that hamper its progress, such as scarcity of resources, technological change, and climate change. We are immersed in a process of transition towards an era of sustainability. And as in any evolutionary process, only those who best know how to adapt to the new times will succeed. At TSK, we have come to realize that a company is just like a living organism and as such is governed by the same norms as can be found in other natural systems. We need to pay attention to nature, its behavior, rules and compromises, and find a source of inspiration from it. We need to be part of it and uphold evolution and progress as a philosophy, with success as a vital constant. That is why from the outset we've been determined to tread new paths, to open new routes, and to explore areas of opportunity that will lead us to mutual success. Nature teaches us that energy, in its most powerful and effective form, is in the essence of all things. Water, earth, air and fire are the four basic elements that we've been able to study and use for the benefit of our clients and their projects. An ecosystem functions because the living things that interact within it pivot around three fundamental principles: collaboration, variability, and interdependence. Despite being of different species, all the beings that make up a particular ecosystem collaborate in terms of their behavior in such a way that others may also benefit. Because if any of them were to fail, it would have a negative impact on all the rest as well. In a similar way, each TSK department practices the principle of collaboration, establishing synergies between projects and areas, and being generous and supportive with others in order to be more efficient. We are also convinced that this kind of solidarity among professionals creates a favorable working environment, encouraging each person to give their best. We are committed to our customers, but also to all those who form part of TSK. The secret of survival, not just of the planet, but of any species, lies in learning to manage the flow of materials. This is another area where we have been able to apply ourselves. Few sectors are so affected by this decade of volatility as ours. But just as some organisms have adapted to survive over the centuries, at TSK we have had the skill and also the courage to rely on innovation and technological transformation for our international expansion and the branching out of the company into new business areas. Living beings interact with their surroundings in the same way that companies must relate to their environment in different sectors and at different levels. The values on which TSK's philosophy is based are rooted in that natural system of interdependence that aims to improve the situation of each individual. Respectful and cordial collaboration with clients and suppliers, a flexibility that allows us to compete with much larger companies, our desire to always aspire to excellence, the enthusiasm and the passion with which we approach each new project, and above all, the drive towards sustainability and the effective management of resources and their use are all part of this collaboration with our environment. Furthermore, this collaboration extends beyond simply our professional functions, providing, as part of our social responsibility, human, material, financial and technological resources with the aim of contributing to an improvement in the general well-being of the places where we operate. In a harmonious ecosystem, all beings that form part of that system benefit. That is why, from the start, we have focused our energy towards one goal: the progress and success of society as a whole. Nature remembers. It has created its resources over time and knows how to rely on its past in order to face the future. We are part of that experience, and just like nature, we know where we came from and where we are headed. That is why we manage the materials nature offers us with the respect they deserve. Many years ago, Charles Darwin said, "In the long history of humankind, and animal kind too, those who learned to collaborate and improvise most effectively have prevailed." These words from the father of the theory of evolution could serve as a summary of the 3-decade-long history of TSK. 3 decades of progress and growth, to which one could apply the rule that says that the higher the population of a beehive, the higher the production of each individual bee. A principle of synergy that also applies to our experience. We are simply a system that is in a state of continuous evolution and improvement. A dynamic network of people, knowledge and experience that, just like migratory birds move to more suitable areas in order to develop and progress, has led us to being present in more than 50 countries and becoming a benchmark company in the engineering sector. 30 years of growth, development and commitment to satisfying our clients. 30 years in which we've been adapting to changes, rising above difficulties and evolving to become better. And we can proudly say our passion, drive and perseverance have remained intact from the very first day. Because nature teaches us that there are things we need to change, but others must remain firm, efficient and solid. And that is how we look towards the future. TSK, a natural leader.